what?
No. Guys, don't look at men from your point of view of how you think as women. We are not wired the same.
Of course.
And this is why a whole human being, old at 70 something, said to the nation, you do not leave a woman at such a position, right? Because of whatever has been wired in their background. But we are not from, I'm not a man from that generation. So my thinking, for sure. So
I wanted
now,
to ask something about that past generation.
Yeah, I'm not from that generation. So call it an excuse. Let me allow you guys. Call it an
It is
excuse.
all excuse.
My excuse can be, at that moment, I don't know what had happened. Maybe it's that the devil has gotten into me. Maybe my friends were putting me under pressure, peer pressure. Maybe I was sloshed, maybe whatever. Maybe I even got raped.
So you are telling me that a whole grown human being is not gonna come to his senses and his mind. Wait. To actually take responsibility for their own actions.
Especially for one that everybody is pushing you there.
Everyone
else.
contributed to me acting this way.
Yeah.
So when all these people and all these things were happening, nothing in your mind said, who are you?
It's just free.
What you are about,
This
and
is
why you are
what
doing
will
what
have
you think
happened
you
that
want to
day.
do.
No, that means that
No way.
let me tell you what happens in each and every one of us mind.
Okay.
We ask ourselves, even little now when guys come, we like, can I do him today?
Yes.
Not. No, I'm gonna do him. That's what happens. That's what you did. That's what
That's
went on in your head.
And I can't
That's
blame
all
my friend.
You discuss it in your head first.
Okay.
Your friends are pushing you that direction.
So you already know.
You already know. You obviously you work it out in your head like, where's my woman? My woman is at home. Here, who's gonna very fast. You find out who's gonna send your woman a message. Is your woman gonna get here in 5 minutes? You figure out all that in 5 minutes and then you make a decision. I'm going with her tonight.
But those kind of things, so I then have to trust that my woman, while she's thinking that fast, she's going to make a decision that no.
If you trust that your woman has a brain, a full functioning brain, yes.
You
That's
trust until the brain gets damaged.
No, we go through that. That's why I tell when I get the boyfriend, first meeting day, wimpy breakfast, I'm deciding whether you are mine or not. So your woman as well will make sure, will work all those things in the head, work the direction, okay fine, where's my man? Is he gonna find me? Am I gonna be, we work out all those things in the head while we are talking like this. I am done, I'm finished, look what am I gonna do to you tonight?
I always say,
it's done.
Nobody makes anybody to do anything they don't want to do.
No.
No, for sure. But that's what I'm saying.
50 in, 50 out.
My philosophy is that if you can stay away from certain situations, you are better off. Because then you don't know what would have happened or not happened. You don't know whether you would have handled the pressure or not.
No, but
you don't know what would have been I'm saying you don't know, right?
But that's being a coward.
No. It's fine. I get that. But I'm saying because you are not exposed, then whatever might have happened, you avoid it. It doesn't matter now, right? But if you go there, if you go there and be exposed, you are either going to reject whatever is tempting you, or accept or fall for the temptation. Those are the two things that will happen. Now, if you've got a strong will, strong mind, you know yourself and you know reasons and what. But here's the
morals.
thing. You don't even know. But you don't know this person that you are dating if he is like that.
Like we said, when you are in a relationship, understand yourself before you enter by the door of the relationship. Understand. Please, understand the next person, understand yourself. That way you won't have to fight temptations or fight whatever. We've all fallen in love with people.
Do you think most of the women do that better, the understanding of themselves, than men? Because we look at a lot of stories where it's usually men who fall for anything that passes by.
But we said it earlier on that for you as a woman to be able to understand something, you must be 30 something, let me put it like that.
Also, not only because be 30 something, you need to make a decision in your head and in your heart and within yourself.
Yeah, because of when
I want to grow.
When you 30 something, I think that's when you
it.
know how to talk, how to sit yourself down and actually discuss issues in your head and actually come up with a decision that suits you.
True.
And that is so perfect.
But do you find that between men and women, boys and girls, who makes better in terms of those decisions in their mind to say, this and this and that. Because the truth is this, that most men, if they were to be chased, like I use the word, by a girl, they are probably going to get tired running away and then just lie flat and be found.
Yeah, but to answer your question, in our generations didn't know much. So like I wouldn't really, nowadays it's all about generations now. Because the other ones are smarter than us, so they are faster, they catch faster than us. We were slow, we had to be 30-something first to realize some other things. So this one's me as 30-something, and this one at her age, she probably knows the things that I know, but it took me how long to know those things.
Exactly.
And those are the ones
If
that
someone asked me the questions that we have asked Woody today, if someone asked me those questions at that age, I would
we wouldn't have answered, you know. So,
because first of all, I did not even know who I was at 20.
At 20, you know, but now at 18.
Who I was at 19, bruh. Even if you came to me at 25, I still was just like,
25.
what is
guys, okay, maybe before we wrap up,
It's true.
maybe before we wrap, but my take from, and I'm speaking for myself, but probably a few men out there as well, is that when it comes to this whole thing of nights out as girls, I think we sort of like cringe in a way, because mainly because of what we have seen ourselves do when we are out there.
Yeah.
Not so much of what you're gonna do, but what we have seen ourselves do, and some girls got to be receptive of that, and they came and sat at our table. But any getaway that says you are going for some kind of build-up as ladies out there, most of us don't really have a problem with that.
I don't think it even has to be some sort of a build-up thing, but it's just that thing. It's as girls, we just want to take some time out.
We just want to scream out there.
You know?
And also just talking about,
you
because there are certain things that even if I'm married to you, there are certain things that if you are talking to me about, I'll probably not gonna get it as the other girl will get it, because you will immerse yourself from the girl's point of view. I mean, I'm gonna look at things from the man's point of view. Sometimes I'll be defensive, sometimes I'll try and say, no, that's an issue.
Sometimes you'll be ignorant.
You know, those kind of things. So sometimes it's best for you to know, you know what, even the things that I'm going through, I'm not the only one. Then you can advise each other from the point of view of, this person is going through this, that person is going through this, this person did it that way and all that. I'm for that. I support that. I don't have a problem with it. I just have a problem sometimes. I don't know, you know, I will allow somebody to go out. Even if it's a night out, I will. But I'll have that thing where what is happening. But for my ego, I'll never video call you.
Okay.
I will never check on you, what are you doing? Like, I will never be behind you all the time.
One thing that couples don't understand is that you stressing your partner by wanting him
Video
to talk
calling.
to you only. Like really, who talks to one person?
So you must talk to another guy.
No, not guys. Like let her go. You know, some people can't talk. Like guys, I've dealt with so many guys who can't even talk. But just because of remove grouping, a whole lot of things are being said. They have actually the courage to come to me on the side and say, hey, was it true what you said about when you do this? You get the point. So we learn in so many different ways. So I believe that guys, when they're out there talking whatever bull they are talking, it's helpful somehow, you know. Some guy will pick up something that's going to help him, or some chick will pick up we just need your help because of you guys are not accepting of anything that women bring to the marriage. If I go out for a weekend with my girls and then I come back with a little some for the bedroom, you're gonna start asking me, where do I get that? Where did I get that? You know, to find that Londi did mention it. We talked about it. We talk about everything. I always teach them stuff. Like this is how
I just with a laugh bite, we could.
You know, so like you will start now wanting to beat your wife. Where did you get? How did you know that that's how we bend? It's like my guy, we had it there from the weekend. You don't bend like
no,
this.
I'll be thinking about it. Oh, she was bending. She was practicing.
Which is wrong because of you see that.
But remember, I don't know. So I think, that's how they were bending. Yeah.
We need you to be accepting. Don't, because of already now, I come back and then I bend differently. You're going to think that I've been bending, even though No, you can see. No, this one was not bending, but.
I don't say how
But this is the new bending.
Hey, there's new bending.
Your problem is gonna be the new bending.
That's
I
a
would,
problem.
hey baby, your friends are talking about bendings. Hey, you guys are talking about serious stuff. It must be like that because of we all learn from each other.
Lucky for me,
Nobody
I'm
is
liberated.
perfect.
Any new bending is welcome.
Can I, before we close, let me say this as well. You know, sometimes when you go out as girls and then maybe there's like a bunch of guys who be like, oh, can we join you, or can you please come through, join our team? Sometimes it's really just an honest thing.
Yeah. How many times have we had
Dude,
that? A lot of times.
Like,
You always get guys.
an honest thing, and we sit there and we have this conversation. And at the end of it all, we pay our bills and we go our separate ways. No guy would say, hey, please give me your nut. No, nothing like that. We need to be open-minded to a point where we understand that there are situations that are existing, that are out there where it's genuinely clean.
Yeah.
And then there are